What's up, guys? Ninth Gym. You already know what's going on. We got some more Regulation D games going on. A pretty cool team today to show off. A lot of interesting stuff that's newly legal. First off, we got Kleavor, which is a Pokemon that has not been usable in VGC before now. Pretty interesting Pokemon, in my opinion. Stone Bug, like a rock bug, weird Pokemon. But it's got Assault Vest. It's got Sharpness to make its X-Scissor really strong. Stone Axe, I guess, is probably buffed by that as well. Faint, pretty good stuff. And then we got a few new returning Pokemon: Urshifu, Zapdos, Heatran. A very standard stuff team, other than the Kleavor. Screamtail's a little questionable on the team as well. I'm really curious to see how often I bring it and how strong it is when I do, in fact, bring it. Also, Rillaboom, Urshifu, Fighting Urshifu, like that's Water Urshifu. A lot of really cool stuff to go on the team. Flash Fire to save face for Rillaboom. Good stuff. Good stuff, team. We're going to bring it today and see just how well I can make it happen. See if I can make it happen. Got some cool Pokemon on my opponent's team. I have just played a Zoroark team, and it was really cool. I had a lot of fun with it. Normal Ghost. It's a pretty difficult Pokemon to deal with, and we won't really know if it's the guy on lead or not. So that's pretty curious. Got Gastron as well, which pairs up perfectly great against our team. You know, Urshifu has to be a little careful. Moltres Galar is another Pokemon I've been very impressed with. I just, did a video about that as well, which you might not have seen yet. I don't know the order in which these videos are going up. Indeedee, Urshifu, Arcanine. Pretty standard stuff. Now, our team is really precarious when going into a team battle because, or like in the team preview, because there's not really very many obvious synergies, at least not to me, that we have. So we're kind of just like working with whatever best thing we have here. I really like Kleavor. And Kleavor goes pretty well against this team. Of course, it doesn't want to be intimidated. That's fine. Sharpness kind of deals with the intimidate, like debuff a little bit, which I like. I don't know if I want it on lead. I think I want it on lead. I think it leads pretty good into his team here. And we'll go with something that doesn't get intimidated very poorly. And we'll bring the Heatran. And I need to bring the Rillaboom, just in case, for the Gastrodon. I like this. See how it goes. Don't feel great. Don't feel confident because I have not used half of these Pokemon, at least in a long time. Certainly have not used Kleavor. Tell you that much. Never used Kleavor before. We'll see just how good it is. I'm still skeptic. I'm a skeptic about the Kleavor. We'll see how good it is. I'm leading it. So here we go. We will see how good it is. All right, we've got Indeedee and Urshifu, and it's the Rapid Strike Urshifu, which I feel a little less good about going into this lead. Kleavor does not feel great here on lead. The Indeedee is pretty easy to deal with, though. If this is Focus Sash Urshifu, then it's going to be kind of difficult to deal with it here because, we'll Thunderbolt into the Urshifu. Don't want my Kleavor to stick around. What do we have that can just like take an attack? Rillaboom takes the attack pretty safely. Not as well as I would like it to because we do want it to deal with stuff later. But yeah, this just seems like the most straightforward turn one that I could have. Indeedee might like Calm Mind. I don't know what the Indeedee really wants to do this turn, to be honest. Probably no switch by him. I don't think Kleavor is that fast. Bring in Rillaboom. Grassy Surge is not something I'm like excited about this turn, but okay, so we do see Surging Strikes. Not going to do much damage here. Oh, it's going to do the critical hit every single attack. Makes for a pretty long attack. Okay, not bad. Fine damage is what we were expecting, right? Psychic into Zapdos. Chunk. Pretty strong chunk. Focus Sash. No Focus Sash. Okay, was that Choice Band damage then? Or Mystic Water damage? Was that really? It must be holding something weird. That didn't seem like Choice Band damage. But yeah, that turn went pretty optimal. Pretty much exactly how I wanted it to go. We do have like a good bit of damage that we can do this turn. We have Fake Out as well. We overcharged the Surge this turn. right? So we're under grassy terrain now, which is pretty good. Means we can fake out. Definitely just think we fake out the Moltres, right? The one that's like applying pressure. It might even tailwind. I think it has tailwind. We could tailwind ourselves as well. I think thunderbolting the Moltres is not bad though. Kind of just like letting Indeedee go. I don't really think it's that terrifying. It switches the Indeedee anyway. So our fake out here into that is really good. Gastrodon's a pretty interesting switch. And he's going to Terra the Moltres. So we'll see what that goes into, right? The Thunder is going to not be doing a lot of damage. Is it ground? That would really suck. Fairy? Dark, maybe? It's probably dark. Oh, it's a shame I don't know these. But this will definitely do a lot of damage. Knock it to its Berserk and its Berry. Probable Berry? No Berry. So it's probably a Pinch Berry, which is good for me because that means we can... oh, it's dark now. It knocked itself out of the thing. That's unfortunate. Okay, Gastrodon... I'm surprised to see it out here right now. Might be Rindo Berry. I like drum beating and doubling into the Moltres. Do we do enough damage? I also don't mind like Protect and Tailwind, but then if the Moltres targets down my Zapdos, then we're not in the best position. Will it? Probably just like Fiery Wraths. Okay, I like doubling. No, I don't like doubling. I don't like doubling. I like the Tailwind play. Because he's going to switch out the Gastrodon to reset the Surge here, which is fine. This means that Fake Out's less useful later, but it's okay because we're going to protect this turn. Hopefully Zapdos lives. If Zapdos lives and we get a Tailwind up, we're in a really good position, I think. We'll have to see, though, although the Fiery Wrath... Okay, well, we're faster, so we get Tailwind up anyway, which is really good. I wasn't sure about the speed tiers. I don't know about the speed stat of this Pokemon either. Like, I don't know, you know, it's EV investment and stuff. Okay, it does faint, which is fine. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Now we are fast, though. What is the likeliness of this guy being faster? Speed 109. Yeah, we should be faster. We should certainly be faster. And then we can Stone Edge. He's in a great position. He's in a great position right now, actually. Not him. Kleavor. I think Kleavor is a strong Pokemon at this junction. Switch into Heatran. Don't take too much damage. And if he targets it down with, like, the Indeedee, then we're looking fantastic. Heatran should definitely not be, like, too worried about anything that he does. Exizor should do an unbelievable amount of damage. Moltres might protect this turn, but if so, then like that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Then we bring it out, our Rillaboom back out. We have Fake Out later. If we can knock out this like if this turn goes how I want it to, we just knock out the Galarbird. Don't take a lot of damage on the fresh Heatran, then we're in an amazing position. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. I think I am thinking a little bit 2D here, but it's not always the worst thing, right? Exizor takes out Moltres, easy knockout, easy pickup, and Indeedee just attack into the Heatran, please, with a Psychic. I think that would be optimal. We'd be in a very, very good position. He does Trick Room, which makes things a little bit annoying. That's probably the best thing he could have done there. I mean, obviously better than attacking with Psychic into any of my Pokemon. Gastrodon comes out, which isn't awful. It does probably have Earth Power. I have Protect on here. I do. And Protect. Although, he could just as easily attack my Kleavor. A water type attack. We're AV, though. So, if he doubles in, then yikes. But I think we're gonna make the call that he doubles in, and we're just gonna try to knock out the Indeedee. Because the Gastrodon, all right, we're gonna go for this play. I might it might be unfortunate. If he doubles into my Kleavor, then it's really bad. I don't think he will. Like, I feel like he's just going to be, like, too ready. Okay, Muddy Waters. Oh, it's very realistic that he doubled in then. Like, does the Muddy Water damage. We missed. I mean, what are you going to do, right? You're using Muddy Water. He attacked. He psychicked into that? Why? Well, I mean, this couldn't have gone any better. That turn couldn't have gone any. It's actually physically impossible for that turn to have gone any better for me. I don't see any way my opponent can win this game now. Because we have a Rillaboom in the back that I'm going to just go ahead and switch into. There's no reason to hold that out on him any longer. And we just attack in for as much damage as we possibly can. He's probably just surrenders, to be honest. Oh, he's a real man. I respect your valor, opponent. Rillaboom, Grassy Surge. We're not going to take any damage from anything he does now. And Kleavor will, obviously. Kleavor will. No accuracy drop, please. Cool. All right. And then, yeah, next turn we're just safe. It protects Kleavor. You got to get through this. It doesn't matter. Why would we slow roll with a protect, right? We just fake out. Fake out. He's going to protect this turn. If he doesn't, he'd be insane. Tailwind going away doesn't really matter. So we just fake out and X-Scissor. He doesn't protect. He probably doesn't have it on the Gastrodon. So yeah, I mean, he just cleanly takes the knockout. All right. All right. Yeah, Kleavor was pretty impressive, I'd say. I like the Kleavor this time. Matched up pretty well. The Tailwind from the Zapdos was great. Zapdos was clearly probably the MVP. You like clearly probably? What a stupid thing to say. Yeah, good though. Very good though. Felt very strong. The Zapdos was really good. Zapdos my favorite Pokemon, you guys know. So, all right, let's play another one. See where it goes. That was a pretty long game. It wasn't like long, but it was like kind of long. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'll stick the random. Stick the random, right? Keep that one going. Got Screamtail. I would like to bring Screamtail, but if it's not the play, it's not the play. Dimus. No new Pokemon. Unfortunate. I want to show off more new Pokemon, whether it's on my side or theirs. Actually, a very interesting team. This is a Series 1 team that he has. Grimmsnarl, Arcanine, Sylveon, Mimikyu, Tandemaus, and Armarouge. Couldn't think of the name. I'm not really that afraid of anything. Of course, Trick Room is something that I have to play around because his team's very Trick Room heavy. It could have 2 different sources of Trick Room, and all of his Pokemon are pretty middling speed, so it's definitely a Trick Room, like a team that loves to be able to Trick Room. I like having Zapdos in the back so that we can play around his Thunderwave. I honestly don't even hate bringing it in front, but I like to have it as like a kind of like whip out a cute little thing. Heatran definitely comes. Kleavor's not bad. I feel like Kleavor is actually pretty good in most of these scenarios. I actually like it so much I'm leading it. Rillaboom also feels like a strong lead. Doesn't have the Indeedee. So yeah, I think we've now said the 4. Sorry, Screamtail. Screamtail, this actually seems like a great place for you to be here. But the Rock Tomb, like, speed control is not super necessary. This is what we're bringing, but I definitely think Screamtail could be a good bring here. Its speed is good. Encore, Rock Tomb, Disable, Protect. It just seems like an odd Pokemon to even have on the team. I get it, like, I'm sure it has its place, right? Like, I'm pretty sure this is like a first place team from some kind of cup. That, like, online cup that happened this week. I guess yesterday, this weekend, maybe. I don't know. Arcanine, what's the other Pokemon? I can't see it. Can't tell what it is. I wasn't paying attention. I can't tell what it was. Is it Tandemaus? It's Grimmsnarl. Really? It's Grimmsnarl? He's just so small. Rillaboom towers over him. Okay, I like fake out the Grimmsnarl. It's pretty obvious, but He doesn't really have any counterplay to it. Did I get intimidated? This is a bad intimidate team or lead. And I kind of played right into it. I don't hate stone axing the Arcanine, although I do hate getting Will-O-Wisped. And for that reason, I almost want to fake out the Arcanine. But fake out Grimmsnarl, Stone Axe, Arcanine, chunk it about 50%. It's not a permanent solution by any means. He does Will-O-Wisp. What's his target? And he avoided. I don't even know what he targeted, unfortunately. Oh, not that. It was the Rillaboom. Okay, so he targeted down Rillaboom, which is interesting. Stone Axe does pointed stones. It does, cool move. That's a cool move. I don't mind Stone Axing into the Arcanine again. It definitely feels like he wants to, like, he wants to attack that now. He runs pretty well positioned. It actually takes no damage from anything. It's Flash Fire. Actually, what if? Okay. Okay. How about this? Right, we Stone Axe the Arcanine and switch into Heatran, and then this just soaks up. Like, if you Will-O-Wisp the Kleavor, so be it. I think he's more likely to just reflect and then continue down this same path of Will-O-Wisping into this target, which would be great. Okay, reflects. I mean, and then he Flare Blitz unbelievably good. That's incredible. Was that a crit? Dude, I mean, I mean, it's just that easy. It's just that easy. What do you want me to say? Okay? I get it. I'm spoiled. Pikachu loves me. Not my fault. I hope the music isn't too loud. I keep like adjusting the things, and maybe it's gonna be too low now. I don't know. He's behind a Reflect, which is a little annoying because he's also gonna get out Light Screen this turn, which is just not great for me in general. Kleavor is still just kind of like gas though right now, and there's no point in switching. I guess there is, because he could Will-O-Wisp with the Mimikyu. What if he does? And we fire off something with the... I like it. I like it. Flash Cannon the Mimikyu. Flash Cannon the Grimmsnarl if you're going to Flash Cannon anything. And then we'll do some spread damage. Do I have anything that does spread damage? Actually, probably not. For the Mimikyu Disguise. The 100 times victorious? It's an awesome title. He's going to Shadow Sneak. I don't know what that was really accomplishing. He just... Maybe that's his only damaging move. You will, of course, get a Light Screen up. Of course. If you didn't get a Light Screen up this turn, you'd be crazy. Huge damage still, though. I mean, we'd take the 2-hit KO through the heal. That's crazy. You know, he kind of has to do something like good this turn, right? Tailwind's a little scary to do. Tailwind's a little scary. I don't mind just chipping the Mimikyu's Disguise off and Flash cannoning into the Grimmsnarl. He's gonna Sucker Punch. That's solid. Thunderbolt knock the Disguise. I mean, we're in a pretty commanding lead, I'd say, but he could bring it back. The Mimikyu's really, really low. It's pretty easy to clean it up even through the double screens. And yeah, we're down to just whatever his last Pokemon is, which is probably Armarouge. It's Armarouge, Tandemaus. What was his last Pokemon? What's the leftovers? Is that Heatran? Okay, Mousehold is an interesting pick for the last one because it's not really doing anything like super powerful here. His Mimikyu is already very, very low. I think we just like attack. Terra Bug. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing in each Pokemon. Be a little careful of like a protect so you don't double into anything. But I think we're in a solid position to close this out. Mouse hold. It's not Tandem Mouse. I keep saying Tandem Mouse. Shadow Sneak plus whatever the mouse hold does here could potentially knock out. If he's targeting down the Heatran though. Oh, he's okay. He's gonna take down the Zapdos probably. That's the attack that hits 10 times, right? And he attacked into it knowing it's Rocky Helmet. It was very apparent that that was Rocky Helmet. Might just bring them both down. Dude, Rocky Helmet, Zapdos, chill. No way you just Destiny Bonded him. What? With Population Bomb? I mean, that couldn't have gone any better. That's just the name of the game. That couldn't have gone any better. Flash Cannon, take the knockout. I mean, I can't ask for a better game state. Well, that was incredibly strong. An incredibly strong showing by my Pokemon. Zapdos, MVP. Kleavor, great Pokemon. Kleavor had a great showing. The chip damage from the stones and the Rocky Helmet, I mean, that added up so much. There was so much additional chip that we had just being thrown out there with the stones and the Rocky Helmet. I guess everything else was chunking, not chipping. All right. Well, that'll do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe. And if you want to play this team, rental code and Pokebase in the description. Check it out. Play the team. It's an awesome team. I'm going to play this team a little bit more probably. So, yeah. Bye.